My name is Rochelle. Good morning. My name is Rachelle, and I am an Emerald Director with this amazing company called Akana. And I am so happy to have you on this morning. And so I want you, if you are a guest on today, I want you to thank the person that invited you here because they cared enough about you to ask you to come on to hear this pertinent information. And again, so I'm very happy that you're here because I know, like I said, you could be doing all kind of things on Saturday morning, but you're here. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and do this. Let me see, shares. I don't think we have any sound with it. I think I'm going to do this. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Okay, again, well, get this out the way. Well, good morning again. And of course, we're going to go and get this thing called. The name of this company that I am speaking of is called Achana, and it means in the hands of God. And this is going to be most of this is about health, but there's going to be a part at the end, and we're going to be talking about wealth as well, because I think we need more. We need both in this world. But right now, we're talking about health, and I want you to know that right now we are facing some amazing some crises that we are totally ignoring, just some health crisis, and that's with heart disease, that's with cancer, diabetes, and shortened lifespan. Because the problem in the US that we are digging our graves with our fart. That's a a phrase coined by our own Melissa Boston, who's our CEO, because she said that that's what we're doing. By our fork, we are digging our graves. So if you take a picture, look at this picture on the left side. This is our original diet that we used to eat we used to eat from the land. You see how colorful it is. It's our vegetables, our fruits, and those are the foods that we need to eat. But unfortunately, we have moved away from that diet, and now we are doing the new diet, which the new diet is full of GMOs, processed food, a lot of fried foods, and that is not the best thing for us. Did you know in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease? They call it the silent killer. And about 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done and the person is not even aware. But that's not it. We have an alarming number of our children from ages 14 to 19. And I even heard even as early as 9 and 10 from other doctors, they are saying that our children are showing as much as 40% of their arteries are already blocked. And that's because of their diet. Let's continue. Did you know that the significance of age 45 for African Americans? I'm African American. I know a lot of African Americans, but do you know the significance of that? Well, what it is nothing good. It says that you are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. 2 times more likely. It's a dangerous osteosclerosis levels. Now, look at the pictures. The pictures on the left, these are pictures of arteries, guys. And so, our arteries, we want our blood to flow smoothly. We want it to look just like that. And on the picture, you see nothing but a blood flow, a clear artery, and that's optimal. And then the second picture, it's pretty clear, but you see a little plaque starting to enter into the arteries. And so now it's kind of borderline. So now that's what people may start to seeing a little bit of maybe high blood pressure, different things going on in their body. And then you see on the third picture, you see a lot more plaque. So that makes it more difficult for the blood to get through, right? And you might start having a little pain in you may start having a little pain, little things going on in your body at this time that you may or may not, because like I said, a lot of times this is a silent killer. And then you have where the arteries completely blocked, so their blood it's getting blocked, it's not getting through at all. And now that is a very dangerous place to be in. But our vision here at Akana, our vision is is a world where everyone has access to the nutrition and resources they need to thrive, creating healthier, wealthier, and a more resilient communities. Through our blood type campaign, we're empowering millions of families to discover their blood type and embrace our 5 steps to generational health, a simple personalized roadmap to wellness. By fostering these habits, we aim to break the cycles of disease and poverty, building a foundation of generational health and prosperity for families worldwide. Now, there are 5 key reasons why these problems impact communities. Well, it's the lack of understanding blood types. Yes, that's right, blood types. Did you know your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography? It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthfully. Listen, Akana, because we know the importance of blood types and why we need it, we are committed to helping over 1 million families between now and February 2026, 2026 to learn their blood types. Now, many of us probably don't even know anything much about blood types. I know I didn't, other than that, I wanted to know, and I could never find out. Nobody would tell me. The doctors wouldn't tell me. But there are 4 blood types. We have the A, we have the B, we have the O, and we had a combination of AB. Your blood type is a more genetic fingerprint that identifies you as sure as your DNA. So let me tell you a little bit about the blood types. The A blood types is agrarian. They are the nature's vegetarians. They thrive on the land, the farming, and things like that. They are cooperative living with inventive, adaptable, and community focused traits. Then you have B blood type, it's the balance. It adapts to more harsh climates and diverse population, harmonizing the mind's intentions with the immune system's demands. Then we have the O blood type. That is the oldest blood type evolved. I mean, that's the oldest blood type, and it evolved. That's when the hundreds. That's when more meat came into our land, our world, with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. So before I go to the next one, I want to see if anybody know your blood type, because I know for a long time a lot of people did not know. Like I said, they don't really tell you at the hospitals, the doctors, but put in the chat. Mine is O. So if somebody want to write that for me, I'm an O blood, O positive. I just want to see what blood types, and maybe Miss Bernadine can share that with us in just a minute. So just put it in the chat if you know your blood type, and if you don't, it's perfectly okay. That's more of the norm, not knowing. So yeah, if you don't know, just say don't know, and that's fine. But then the AB, that goes for it's a modern. That is the rarest blood type emerging from the union type A and B, because the A and B, that's where they're combined. Now, your blood type is the key to your body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infections, chemical stress, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise your immune system. So, Miss Bernadine, do we have any blood types in the chat?
Yes, ma'am. We have several in the chat. Let's take a look. I'm an
Okay,
AB. Margaret's an O. Anita's an O. I'm just gonna not give positive or negative, but an O.
okay.
Crystal is a B, and let's see, Diana's an O. Marcella, you're an O. Crystal's a B, and Alicia is an O.
Awesome. Now, what you heard was consistently was oh, we have a it's nice to have that other, because we got you are AB, and that's the newest blood type. So, but O's are the oldest, so you will always probably get more O's. So I'm so glad that most of you guys know your blood type, because usually in many cases a lot of people do not, and they don't, like I said, they don't tell you. So thank you, Bernadine, for that, baby. Thank you so much. So your blood type is the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint. So when you see this picture on the left, look at her. I mean, that gut, I mean, it's just everything is just flowing properly. You don't see no extension. You see where everything is moving properly, and that's what you want. And then we see the picture, the picture of a blood type of a blood, and then we see this other young man who His gut's probably not working as well as the picture on the left. He's probably having he's not releasing as much and things like that. And so, and that's what we're seeing more of this. We're seeing more of this, and that's what we need to change, because your blood type is the single most important determinant in how your body interacts with the food you eat. And if those foods will cause and if those foods cause inflammation, they could cause digestive problems and or weight gain. Eating against your blood type, when we eat foods like containing protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood type antigen, the lectins target an organ or bodily system and begin to agglutinate blood cells in that area for disposal. It pushes them off. And but we create highly carcinogenic substances in our body when we regularly consume foods that are high in lectins or animal protein. We do not want to continue to do that. However, but think about this. The good Lord made these amazing bodies so amazing that our immune system is designed to protect us from those lectins. And so 95% of it just pushed off, it just sloughed off the body. However, we still have 5% that are filtered into the bloodstream where they react with and destroy our red and white blood cells. The consequence of eating against our blood type is agglutination. It's a clumping of all this bacteria or red cells when held together by antibodies, agglutinins. And so, again, we don't want that. We do not want that. So, you have to learn your blood type, because what we want to do is break those generational cycles. It's like, what have we heard in our years? When you go to the doctor, a lot of times they say, fill out this form. Their mama had this, their daddy had this, their grandpa had it, they have all these things. So it's all these generational things that they say if they have it, so we just know we're prone to have it. No, no, no. It does not have to be that way, because they have it, we don't. We have a choice in the matter. We can learn what we need to eat for our blood, and we do not have to have because grandma and grandpa and Uncle Joni have it. That doesn't mean you don't have to. The power is in your hands. And what you do with that power is going to be up to you. So if they give, let's say, for instance, in the hospital, blood is so important. I have a friend of mine that's constantly getting blood transfusions because some things he's going through right now. And I've been there with him. And I'm going to tell you, they go over and over. What's your name? What's this? What's your name? What's your birthday? What's your name? They go up because they have to make sure they are giving you the correct blood. If they give the wrong blood, that it could literally kill you. If you eat the wrong foods, that's what's happening. It could slowly be killing you. So then these are just a few foods to avoid. We have a avoid list of foods, and so for different blood types. But just like we have an avoid list, we have also a list of foods that you can have. So I'm just going to tell you a few of these right now, because remember, one person's food is another person's poison. So this is just a little sample list. So if you are remember I was telling you, even if you still see those beautiful foods like the fruits and vegetables and things like that, still with certain blood types, they still are not supposed to have those things. And then when you start thinking about some of the foods that we see on these lists, and you say, oh my gosh, when I eat those, I get bloated. Oh, that's so crappy. When I get that, sends me to the bathroom. You're going to start noticing, oh my gosh, now I understand. So let's think about the A. A should not have tomatoes, bananas. Really, they shouldn't eat meat, period, because they don't have the stomach acids to really break it down. Potatoes, shrimp, those are few things that A should have. B, that's a chicken wing. But we ain't talking about you just eliminate the chicken wing. You got to eliminate chicken. Now, it's not what you do 80% of the time. It's not what you do 20% of the time. It's more what you do 80. We're not to say you can never have these things, guys. It's just that we want you to eat more according to your blood type. So chicken is one of the things, avocado, black beans, shrimp, and some other like lobsters and things like that. That's for B. Whole catfish. When they told me I couldn't have catfish, I said, the devil is a lie. I'm gonna have my catfish. However, I always say there should not be any food that's worth your health. So since they told me, I have not bought catfish in a store since then. Now, I remember last year I did go and have catfish a couple of times throughout the year, but I don't buy it. So it's every once in a while I will do it, but I don't do it consistently. And so I'm avocado. When I eat avocado too long, it starts to bloat me up. I didn't know that until I started. When I eat oranges, I would always itch. So now I understand. And plus, O's are more acidic, and we shouldn't have white wine, and we shouldn't have um, those are another peanut that made me bloat up, and that was cashews. I'm not peanut. Those are nuts. Then we have AB. AB is a combination of both. So you're going to see both of those food types, to avoid from both lists. So it's like the chicken, the bananas, the black beans, and avocado, and those shrimp. So you might say, why am I just learning this if this was so been imperative for my blood cells based on my blood type? I know they don't tell you. Well, listen, if it isn't taught in medical school or created by big pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. Big business equals profits over people. Well, they put cigarettes out there. Is cigarettes good for it? Of course not. Trans fats, clogging up our arteries and all that plaque. No, absolutely not. 5G, now we're talking about diabetes 3. 5G cell phone. We got big towers everywhere. GMO, genetically modified product. Absolutely not. The biggest tell they could have said was milk. Milk is good for you. It causes inflammation, causes mucus and stuff in your bodies. That is no way good for you. We're the only animal that go eat drink from another what they waste from another animal. The only animal that does that. Oh, milk is not. If you're drinking animal milk, you need to stop as of, let me say it, today. Yes. So now, some countries, they did adhere to this blood type testing. Like Japan, they are number one and one of the healthiest countries in the world. Japan, the United States, when we talked about the blood type, they said, there's nothing to that. We don't want to do it. They just kind of just shoved it off. They didn't want to do it. Now, by us not doing it, look where we're at. Life expectancy for people in Japan, they're the first, number one country, healthiest country out there. People live to see closely to like 84 years of life, 84.6. They're first. We are the 50th country in health. And our health, so that's not very good, right? And Americans lived almost like 8 years less than them, 76 about 76 years of age. But if you're African American, that's even less. That's 71.8% 8 years of age that we average that we live. And so when you're following the blood type diet, though, anecdotal evidence that shows millions, not hundreds, millions of people reported positive improvements by adhering to the blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. You can achieve your ideal weight, slow the aging process, and cleanse your body of toxins and healthy fats. Now, so the first thing was to first learn your blood type. Secondly, there are dangers of oxidations. Many times our body is just just rusting on the inside, kind of like that tool right there. If you've seen bananas, most of us we ever bought bananas, a lot of times mine get like that because they turn so quickly. Well, that's think about that in your body. Our body's inflamed, so we need something to help put out the fire, you guys. But researchers have finally identified one of the most common contributors to heart disease, wrinkles, cancer, arthritis, and many of the other problems associated with getting older. Let me turn off my phone. Um, sorry, of getting older. So, but what we can combat that oxidation with is antioxidants. Look at that beautiful picture. If you want, you could take a picture of it if you like. But just think about it. When you shop in the store, what do you see around the circumference of the store? These are the things that you see. You see that's goji berries. That's even dark chocolate. It's another good one that's full of antioxidants. The broccoli, the seriphysis, I can never say that word. It's that the broccoli, the cauliflower, it's that rough, that tough, the greens, the oranges, all those things, those colorful fruits and vegetables. That's the kind of diet we want to be on. Fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to disable, let me say it again, to disable cancer causing substances as well. Now, number three, omega 3s. We have a huge deficiency in omega 3s. Omega 3s, and I hope mine has been boosted up because I know for the last 3 months, I have been on some sardines. I know people look at that like sardines. Yes, they say I learned to eat them again. So I put them on salads a lot of times, eat them straight out of the can. I don't buy a lot of canned stuff, but those I do because that's the only way they package them. But I'm saying because they're full of omega 3 salmon, different things like that. But when you don't have enough and you're deficient in omega 3s, it can cause cardiovascular health issues, increased risk of heart attack, strokes, and high blood pressure, cognitive decline, increased risk of depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, dementia, chronic inflammation, accelerates the progression of diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune diseases. Metabolic health contributes to weight gain. Obesity, metabolic syndrome, contributes to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can progress to liver cirrhosis or liver cancer. You have a weakened immune system, making the body more susceptible to infections. You have your bone health, it goes down. It increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and a higher risk of complication, especially, guys, in older adults. Number four, listen, is having an unhealthy gut. 70% of our immune system is in the gut. You ever heard that the brain, the gut and brain, they connect? When we're born, it's like our gut and our brain, they're connected. But as we continue to grow, the brain, they separate, but they still have a communication. So they still communicate. It's like you think of like something that separating gum noise, they still have that, it's still connected. Well, the brain still talks to the gut because the gut is the second brain. So you gotta have a healthy gut. A healthy gut means healthy body, you guys. So 70%, like I said, of our immune system is in our gut, our microbiome. Now, gut issues arise when our diet includes improper food choice and lack of sufficient fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. Signs of gut issues: digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption, nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalance, conditions. We have number five, parasite invasion. You know, these parasites have started running freaking rampant in our body. They're breaking across the brain barrier. So we have to get them out, and we just can't get them out because we said we want them. We gotta make. We have to do something to really push them out because they are taking over, especially if we're eating meat. Chronic parasite invasion causes chronic infections, inflammation, which leads to the heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, and autoimmune disorders. It's present in autopsies. They see it in autopsies. The parasites are invading our organs, our brain, our lungs, and our liver. Mental health. If a parasite in the brain causes depression, it causes anxiety and even schizophrenia. What is the solution? So you can keep telling you about all this stuff and I don't give you a solution. Of course, we have a solution for you. Listen to these next 5 steps. But let me first read about our disclaimer. Now, these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only. It's not intended as a substitute for advice from your physician or other healthcare professionals. If you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. Individuals may vary. Okay. Now, again, number one, that's the question of the hour. Do you know your blood type? And many of you do, and I'm so happy about that. But like I said, your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, geography. It is a blueprint, it's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live most healthily. Number two, you want to learn what's best for you. Food that heals one can harm another. One person's food is another man's poison. Look at that young lady that is our minister, Ernestine. This young lady, I'm going to tell you more about her, but look at her. You wouldn't believe her age. She just turned 64 years young, guys. In this picture, she was 63. And I'll tell you a little bit more about her as we go on. Number three, you want to purchase a kit that works best for your goals. And check this out. Now we have a couple of different kits that, it's like a blood type starter kit. Now, most of you know your blood type, but for those that don't, what we would do, we would give you like number one option. We will send you out a kit that have products, like we got like that will help your body. Like for instance, like the blood type, we have like bitters. These bitters, they help to it's a tea and it helps with like it helps detox your body. We have a meal, we have a detox meal plan. We have a sample meal replacement shake. We have it's called the fuel. It's called the a flat belly fuel, the first ever. We have an individual digital blood type download. Now, what I have here, you'll get an individual a digital, but I have the regular one that tells you about all the different blood, all the different, we sell these too, so if you want to get your own you can do that, and it tells you about the different foods for the different blood types, and back here it gives you a whole list of foods, so I love that. One of the ladies, she was using these as placements during Thanksgiving, and they loved it because they can be eating and still reading at the same time what's good for them, right? So, and then we have option number two. Now, that's if you already know your blood type, you could just get the all the other items in there. So if because you don't need to do your blood type every month. But this is another. These are ways that you can start this thing off. Okay, so this is number one. Then our number two. So let me tell you a little bit about that those bitters that I was just telling you about. Bitters can be a powerful tool for just somebody that's want to stick their toe in the water. So I want to do a little something, see what I can do to kind of help start my body, get him on a healthier state. And so they might want to do the 4-day detox, primarily due to the impact of digestion. It's mainly it impacts their digestion and liver function. So this is how bitters work. You do your tea, you let it set overnight. What this does, it boosts digestion by stimulating the production of digestive enzymes, bile, and stomach acid, which are essential. It regulates appetite and reducing craving for unhealthy foods. You start to lose that sweet that like we are overbought it with how much sugar we consume now. Over it's it's compared even 20 years ago. It is crazy how much sugar we eat now. It supports liver detoxification by filtering out toxins from the blood. It eliminates fat soluble toxins through the digestive system. It alkalines the body, reduces inflammation. It improves microbiome, the gut, by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting harmful bacteria. And then we have, like I said, one of the products in that is called the Fuel. Like I said, it's the world's first meal replacement that attributes to all these amazing things. It helps with antioxidant protection. It helps with those omega fatty acids that we don't get enough of. It helps with prebiotic and probiotic. It helps eliminate those parasites, and it supports every blood type. The next one, flat belly 7-day starter. Now, people do this one because this packet provides a quick, powerful refresh designed to jumpstart your journey to health. This nutrient packed program helps cleanse your digestive system, boost energy, and shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. It's the perfect option for those seeking a short term commitment with transformative results. This has the purifier, which is the tea. It has the eliminator, removes those parasites and that mucus out of your body, and it has a body restores the body with superfoods, fiber, probiotics, and prebiotics. And you get that the download right there, the blood type. Now, this is a picture of a young lady who did this 7-day. This is actually one of the young ladies on our that's on the call today, Miss Bernadine Kirkland. This is her aunt. Now look at her first day. You see how that gut is just protruded out there and how it's kind of got that hangover. But this was her first day. 7 days later, look at her. She done lost 10 pounds of weight. You see how that's gone in? She got that belt and she's on probably her last hole in that belt with a lot of room left. She got a little honey then pushed out. She looks really nice. And she said, and what I heard Miss Kirkland say that before she started on these and trying to get her body, she has to go do some type of test every I think twice a year. And since she started it, she don't have to do that anymore, which is amazing. I love it. And number three, we have a what we call a fat belly 21-day reset. And right now, people are doing a lot of these. A lot of people have started the first of the year, the sixth or the seventh, because and they're starting next week. There are people doing this all day. I mean, they're coming in because they're trying to, and as they adhere to more of this information, they're doing things to help change their body. But this 21-day reset, this is a 21-day raw cleanse, is a complete system reset for those facing more intensive health challenges or seeking deeper transformation. Now, this program helps detoxify your body, restore balance, and promote significant weight loss of 8 to 25 pounds. Now, listen, some of you that don't have any weight to really lose, well, not lose weight, but we're losing weight. So if you are, you know, much smaller and you don't have really weight, then your body knows how to release what it needs to release off your body. This is not necessarily a weight loss. This is for a waist loss. So your body knows how much to lose. You might in 21 days lose 8 pounds or of waist or 7 pounds of waist because it's the waist that we're trying to get rid of. However, but while building a foundation for lasting health, we are also it's the ultimate choice for achieving profound physical and mental renewal. Now, I said people usually lose around 8 to 25 pounds of weight when they're on this. However, we're look at this young man. This is Mr. Billy who started. Look at his first day. Look at his how that gut is so protruded. Don't start noticing the gut. And look where he was 21 days. He actually dropped 30 pounds of waste in 21 days, you guys. So in this kit, you get the tea, you get the eliminators. I talked about the removing the parasites and the mucus, the regenerator, the superfoods that you get. But we also ordering this 21 day. We have a new product that's coming. I think towards the end of this month. It's called Hemp Govi. It's coming soon, and it is a weight loss kit. I cannot wait to get this, but it is coming soon. I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the young lady I mentioned earlier, Miss Ernestine Davis, look at her, guys. She was 63 years young, and about a week or so ago, she had a birthday. She turned 64 years young. Now, she did her first bikini competition just a few months ago. And she stood up there with 20-year-olds. You hear me? Her first competition, bikini competition. Look at her. She is now 64 years young. And she says switching to foods tailored to her blood type help her lose belly fat, improving her digestion, achieving fourth place in a bikini contest at 63 years young. Listen, by her doing this, she was standing up there with 20-year-olds, guys. 20-year-olds, and she held her own and coming in fourth place, which is amazing. Now look at these other young ladies. We are truly doing age reversal right now. All of these ladies are 50 and over. But do they look at they like the 50 and 50 and 60-year-olds that I knew back in the day? They sit home crocheting and babysitting and baking cookies. No, no, not these ladies. We are truly doing age reversal. So I want you to look at some of these pictures, and let me tell you, before you start looking at these pictures, these are not they are not we have not these are real people. We have not changed their picture, but I want you to see the change, but it's not because we changed anything. See this young lady, this is Tanisha. Look at her gut. Look right here. You see where she was protruding. This is day one. And look at 21 days. That gut then went all the way in. See that little curve, and you see her little waist coming through. You see a significant change in her waist. Look at this. We got the little hangover. 21 days. Day one. Look at day two. You don't really see the hangover now. 21-day results. Amazing. These are all pictures. Like I said, we know most of these pictures on here. I know most of these people on here. But look at the gut before. Look at the gut after. Before, after. Before, after. Oh my gosh, these are so amazing. This young man here, Minister Mooney Willie, he said he lost twins. He lost 20 pounds on his 21 day. This young lady, Miss Yvette, she was so happy about her 21-day results. She just said and wrote a book. You hear me? She went 100-day results because she just continued. And she said the book is called My Guide to Your Journey, My Guide to Your 100-Day Journey to Better Health. And so now she has been spreading her story because it has changed her health all around. Now, a while ago, I mentioned you about this hemp govi. Now, listen, It's coming out. I can't wait till it comes out because many of you have heard of mm, I can't think of the name of it where you stick yourself and but a lot of people are doing it right now.
Oh,
Manjover,
Ozempic.
Ozempic, thank you. Ozempic, Manjaro, different ones like that, where they stick in, they're doing all these things. Well, listen, we are coming out with this. This is all natural. Your side effects is losing weight a healthy way. You don't have to do all that. And this is a game changer. This is packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. Hengobi works synergistically to target key areas of weight management while promoting overall wellness. It helps to burn fat naturally. It helps with your metabolism. It curbs your appetite. It supports digestive health issues. It promotes this overall well-balanced health. And I can't wait till this product come out. We're all sitting here just like just savoring, just waiting for this product to come out. Now, let me tell you a little bit about cannabis and blood type diet. Now, when I first heard about cannabis, I really knew nothing about it, but I heard what they used to say. So I sat there like, man, when I was first introduced to this. But the more I heard, and you can back all this up, boy, I'm like, wow, we were truly lied to over the years. Let me tell you about cannabis. Cannabis reduces inflammation. We know it's the key to disease, helps manage stress and improve digestion. Now, listen, A blood type. Listen, if they have lower stomach acid, what I was telling you, they shouldn't really eat meat because they can't really break it down like that. They have higher stress levels and susceptibility to heart disease, susceptible to heart disease. B, the balanced blood, susceptible to autoimmune conditions and nervous system disorders. O, higher risk of inflammation, arthritis, and over acidic. We are that. And then you have the combined A and B sensitivity to the digestive issues and immune stressors. Now, listen, by leveraging the properties of CBD with your blood type and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individual may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predispositions. Now we have in our body, the Lord made it like this, guys. We have what we call an endocannabinoid system, but that's a lot of syllables. Just say the ECS. It is the key to a holistic solution. It's unlike pharmaceuticals that often target single symptoms. The cannabinoids interact with the ECS to provide systemic benefits, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. It brings the body back into balance. And isn't that what we want? What is CBD? It's a compound that is naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of more than 85 different cannabinoids, it is the second most common next to delta 9 tetracannabinoid, the THC. But unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic. It does not, let me say it again, CBD does not get you high. It's have the health benefits. We have also THCA. It's a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. Out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is a non-psychotropic precursor to THC. It's found in raw cannabis, but when heated through smoking, vaping, or cooking, that THC converts into THC, which does inhibit or activate the psychotropic compound that is the high. So now, but it is time to elevate, you guys. It is time to elevate. And CBD, and we have over 70 some odd products. And CBD products are one of those. Those are some of the products that we definitely talk about. We offer because we know the benefits. We have what we call tinctures. We put those under tongues. It helps with sleep. So many people have problem with sleep. It helps with sex. It helps with just feeling better and eliminating inflammation, eliminating pain, helping with that. We have a topical pain cream that one of the ladies in my class the other day, she said that she was having her bathroom remodeled, and she think the men in her that was remodeled threw her pain cream away. She said, "Listen, I get my fact she's supposed to come today and get some. We're gonna order her some more." She said, "I need my pain cream," so they threw my pain cream away. So we had to make sure she get pain cream. People love this pain cream, and it is amazing. And then we have gum. We have an assortment, a plethora of gummies. You know, it helps again with inflammation, with pain, with sex. It's just a lot of things that these products are. They help you. We formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate our well-being. Now we also have raw cannabis. It's a trend. It's called the THCA. As more people turn to raw plant-based diets, this THC fits into the concept of consuming raw cannabis for therapeutic product purposes. Such as like you can put them in your juice, you can put them in your smoothies and things like that. And this helps, you know, having these products, it helps with arthritis, autoimmune disorders, anti-inflammatory, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, chronic pain, cancer. Now, if I were to ask you, I'm sure some of us know somebody, if it's not even you, that have some of these disorders. Now, we also have the RSO concentrate. That's the it's a Rick Simpson oil. Now, this particular oil, this is one of our newer products. We are loving it. I don't know if we have anyone on today that have tried this product, but it is an amazing product. It helps with creativity. It helps with pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson, anti-inflammatory, stimulates appetite, neurological, and it helps with antioxidants. So it has a lot of benefits. Matter of fact, I got mine in the cart to order mine as we speak. Now, but we're not just going to tell you about it. We're going to tell you how you can uh, um, we're not just going to give it to you. We're going to tell you how this whole thing works. We're going to give you a meal plan for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner. And for dinner, we're going to show you how to transform your diet and dramatically improve your health. You know, you see it. There you go. There's our that's that. Like I said, that amazing chart. This is so helpful, you guys. So helpful. Now, because again, we are wanting to break the cycle of generational illness. We don't want people leaving and kids from 9, 10, 8 to 19 years old with already 40% arteries. So if they continue with that way, what do you think is going to happen? It's already predicted that our kids, that this is the first generation we're going to bury our kids. So we have to do something different if we want something different. We want to share the gift of health, inspire others to create generational health with our success stories. We want to support our family's unique health journey. And we want people to live a long, healthy life. So what we offer is a comprehensive health test. It includes a blood type test kit, a digital download, omega-3 panel, a gut check, vitamin and mineral. We let you know where all that's at. We have our where we do our bio scans. It offers shows you like 45 different things that's going on in your body. That's $1,000 value kit, all of that. And we offer all that. However, of course, we're not going to charge you that. We got this comprehensive health, and we do all of this for only $189 special to make sure you are good. But when you enroll, this is even listen to this. This is even prettier. It just makes it more and more. It gets a little bit better as I continue to talk. If you enroll in one of our auto ships with a purchase of like a $50 upgrade, you can do it for $50. $50. That is amazing. One of those kits that I was telling you about, and you can do it for just $50. And if you're a first time buyer, you get 10%. I told you we have over 70 products. You could just going to have a heyday. We have so many amazing products that's good for your health because, again, we are wanting to change our generational health. 10% off. Like I said, we just got out our new plant-based coffee, good for any blood type. I was drinking some right before we got on here. We have those essential oils. Like I said, we have hair. My hair was falling out. I started using this hemp powered hair. My hair came back in. My barber was like, I cannot believe the difference in your hair. We have culinary products. We have now butter. We have honey. We have you know what, garlic, different you could seasonings you can sprinkle on your food. It is amazing and the benefits that come from it. So, like I said, we have a lot of we have blood type testimonies. So as we continue with this, we want a health legacy that we want to create future generations, and we want, and because that's what I said before, food that heals one can harm another. So you gotta know. You have to learn and see what your blood type, and if your family don't know, we got to make sure they find out what their blood type is. Because and now we have, I don't know if you've ever heard of blue zones. Well, we have blue zones. We have six blue zones in the world, and we only have one in USA. It's called Linda Lima. We have one in Costa Rica. We have one in Italy. We have one in Greece, Japan, Singapore. And you probably say, well, what are they? Well, these are the six areas in the world where people eat far less animal meat and live longer than average. I was looking at some people in some Blue Zone girl. They were still riding bikes. They were still just, it's like they were just sitting back on their heels, just getting food out of their garden. They're still swimming. They're still very active. And I said, well, we can start our blue zone. We can start creating our blue zone in our own homes. Start there. What's in our cupboards? What's in our refrigerators? We can start there, creating blue zone. Then we may tell a neighbor, the neighbor may tell another neighbor, then we get a neighborhood, then we get a community. That's how we start, starting with us first. Why is this market hot? It is more hot due to, now we're going to get into a little bit of the health, to the more of the wealth part. Due to accessibility and legal status, the global cannabis market is expected to grow from 28 billion back in 21 to over 197 billion by 2028. While federal legalization of marijuana remains uncertain, the current patchwork of laws creates an opening for products derived from hemp like CBD and THCA. That's where we come in. This window of opportunity allows companies to operate and grow now with fewer barriers. So we want to help 1.5% of the United States. Eating right for your blood type, like with this book I have here, Eating Right for Your Blood Type. Like I told you, a lot of people, they debunked it. We did in the United States, but now we're going to make sure people learn about this. And we want to affect 1.5% of people in the United States, and that's like 5 million people. But everybody we talk to, they're not going to say yes. But if we did affect that many people, do you know that it equals, if the people started buying at least a product like $50, at least $50 product, that's 250 million in sales, you guys. 250 million. However, if 80% of them reject you, that still impacts over a million families. Over a million families, which is amazing. And that's what we're going after, to impact over a million families. But right now, we're on that stage. We're in that stage right now. And did you know that when you're in a business, the first 100,000 to 150,000 involved in a business will earn over 80% of the wealth of a company? Well, listen, we are still in the formulating pioneering years. We've been around for over 6 years. I mean, almost 6 years, coming up in April, and we're still moving strong. We're on our way to, we haven't hit momentum yet. So this is a great time if you wanted to see a company at its greatest, it's right now. And we are right in that stage right now. Harvard Business School, they say you want to select a company at least 18 months old. What I just tell you, we're about to hit 6 years. And 90% of companies fail their first 18 months. According to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 50,000 people, we have less than that. It's a great opportunity, but even better, if less than 100K, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. So, how many times have we gotten an opportunity that's an opportunity of a lifetime? What is right now, right here, right now. Now, there are three different types of people on this call right now. We have some people that say, I love this, what you said, Rachelle. I'm going to get on there. I'm going to order me some product. I want that. Awesome. They're going to make you a great customer. Then we have some people, I love the product, but more people know this. My family, I may go do a party at my house. Can you come over and help me with this party? Yes, they want to tell more people. And I think that's amazing. Then you have some people like me. who said, I want to tell more people, I want to use the product, but I also want some generational wealth as well. So they decided, I want the business platform and the health. And so those are the three type of people. So I want you right now, this person that invited you, if you are a guest on today, like I said, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. They will get back with you and you can let them know, are you going to be one, two, or three? So I want to just now, I'm going to stop my share and I want to thank you all for hopping on this morning. I don't know if anyone have any questions. I'm just so thankful that you guys got on, and I hope you guys took something away from this. So I want to thank you. So if anybody have any questions, we still got a few minutes for the 12 o'clock hour.